So today is the longest day of the year. The energetic height, full of the sun's vital growing life force, and the official start of summer. And typically this is a time associated with action and getting things done, being outside, motivated. Archetypically, it's often associated with the masculine. And with the sun, as we all know, especially if we live in rainy places, with that sunlight, with that beautiful life-giving force, our moods tend to naturally lift. We begin to feel a little bit more social and make more plans and travel a bit more. And yet, this is not our typical year. Oops. So usually, we're able to witness the natural world around us as a bit of a mirror for what is happening within us. And this might still be the case in many ways, as some of us are experiencing elation from an increase in social interaction, depending on where you are and restrictions and things in your area. And there's a great number of us that are experiencing being really highly activated and charged for different reasons. And so that kind of does still fit with the impetus of the solstice. Yet many people that I speak to, and myself included, are sharing that they're experiencing exhaustion and a lingering sense of reservation. There's a bit of a stall, stop, pause, holding pattern, like an undercurrent of going against the grain. Excuse me. And yet, around us, around me, the bears are very present where I am. They're foraging and loving life, and snakes are sunning themselves, and the flowers are popping. They're abundant. The gardens are growing. The fruit-bearing trees and berry bushes have, their tiniest fruits are growing. But many of our movements at this time are still impeded. People are not quite back to their work, their home, and their favorite places that they like to be, and their favorite ways of doing. So while the sun appears as paused in the sky today, we too are in the center of two forces. There's a bit of a pull forward into summer, and then yet there's a sense of stillness at the same time. And today we also have a new moon. So that's adding to the energy of both of these poles that we are experiencing. And it gives us a sense of stillness, as well as a sense of a new beginning. So again, there's this sort of two things at once. And then adding even more poignancy to it all is the solar eclipse that's happening, I think, tomorrow. And so that's another layer of just amping up the energy as these three celestial bodies align, our Earth, the Moon, and the Sun. And so all of these aspects that I've spoken about, they're all known for their amplification. They all have been long recognized also with ceremony or wild superstition, when you think of eclipses, right? So there's like a very tangible energy in the air, and it stirs within our molecules. We can't help it. We're sensitive creatures. We're made of water and the same stuff as star matter, right? So even if we don't realize it, these things are having an effect on our well-being. And again, too, these aspects, the solstice, new moons, and eclipses are often associated with ceremony and intention setting, healing work, sacred creation of things. And we also have something really nutty like 5 planets in retrograde. So here again is another layer of potency and intensity. And it's also contributing to that dichotomy of that going forward, but there's still this pause or this retreat sort of feel. I've been finding it really uncomfortable. Not gonna lie. And so today, I'd like to guide us through 2 journeys that are intended to support ourselves through this time and gain a little more clarity on how we might continue in a good way.